exercises with you. I know that thighs are a huge source of insecurity for clients that I work with offline. I know they are for me, and that's why I wanted to share some of the most effective thigh exercises that I found work best and fastest when paired together. So a little info before I dig into the exercises so you understand the methods behind my madness. We're going to be targeting the inner and outer thighs in these exercises, and when you target all of the muscle groups in the thighs, everything sucks in tight and tone like a corset. So I want to be really clear, you cannot spot reduce fat, but you can spot train an area of your body, which is what these exercises do. They hit everything in the thigh, and when that happens, everything sucks in tight and tone. But if you want to see the number on the scale drop and to get definition in your thighs to pop faster, that is a nutrition thing. That's also a complete training program. So just so you know, if you do the same exercises over and over and over again, your body will adapt, and when that happens, you will hit a plateau. So it's really important that you are constantly changing up what you're doing and also utilizing food along with metabolism maximizing exercises, because you have to build muscle mass to boost your metabolism. That's going to help you burn more fat. So if you like this workout, if you like this video, you're going to love my meal plans, because my meal plans work with my workout so you can get the best possible results in the least amount of time. That's how I roll. Just so you know, there are going to be links below with more info, so you can check things out. There's also going to be a link to the blog post, and when you pop on over to the blog post, you're going to see more info. You're also going to see links to other leg workouts that I have in case you want to start pulling them into your routine. You can use these exercises in my training programs. Just so you know, you can use a few and sprinkle them onto your existing workouts, or you can utilize all of them into a thigh workout, and there is going to be info on the blog with instructions on how to do that. So I'm going to jump into the thigh exercises for you. I'm going to do about 15 each. Ideally, when you're doing these at home, you're going to want to do 15 to 25, max out at 25, and if 25 feels too easy, if you feel like you could go on and on and on, you may want to consider adding some ankle weights just to increase the intensity. You do want to feel the burn, because that burn means that you are targeting your muscles and engaging your muscles in a way that's going to help get you noticeable results. So no burn, no results. They don't call it a workout for nothing. Now, before I jump into the exercises, if you could give this video a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And also leave me a comment and let me know which exercise is your favorite. I love hearing from you and knowing what works for you. That helps me create content as I go, so I really appreciate it. So I'm going to jump into the exercises, and then I'm going to come back to say goodbye.
So the first exercise targets the inner thighs. It's called the inner thigh pull. So what you want to do is lift your leg, point your toe, and then lift your leg up, and then just start pulsing it up and down without letting it touch the floor. And after you burn it out, make sure you switch legs and do it on the other side. The next exercise is a knee touch extension. So you want to move your knee forward to touch the floor and then immediately extend it back in a diagonal angle, both laterally and vertically. When you kick back with your heel, you'll target the leg and butt more. So I'm driving this force back with my toe to keep it in my outer thigh and hip. Just something to be aware of. And you want to make sure you repeat the same amount of reps on the other side as well. Now with this exercise, this is a thigh fly. So with a thigh fly, you want to start with your hands away from your body. Think of your arms as kickstands. And you want to use them to support your core, because we need your core in tight. And then what you want to do is lift and lower your legs up and down as you point and flex your feet. So as you lower, flex, as you come back up, point, and this really makes sure that you're targeting everything in the thighs. And then just burn out your thighs as you're engaging your core. So for the next exercise, you're going to want to lay on your side and then lift and lower your leg without letting your leg touch the floor. And you can point, you can flex. Either direction with your toe here is going to help you target the hip and outer thigh a lot. And if it's too easy and you want to burn out faster and engage your core more, you can pop it up into a side plank on your elbow. You could also add ankle weights or use a resistance band for this one if you want. You could also use ankle weights or a resistance band for this exercise, which is called a clam. So what you want to do is lift your legs up together with your knees bent and then just open and close your knees like a clam. And this is really, really a good exercise for resistance bands, like I said, but you can also utilize ankle weights if you have them for any of the exercises I've been sharing in this video. The next exercise is a side lunge, and I love this side lunge so much. This also helps hit the hip more, so you're targeting your glutes as well. It really helps sculpt curves nicely. And you do not want to hyperextend your knee past your toes. You want to make sure your butt is going back and down and that you're not arching your back in any way. You don't want to be looking over your shoulder. We want a nice neutral spine. The only thing that should be driving the movement should be your leg, and you have to put all the weight in your heel and push up. Don't put your weight in your toe, and that's going to help engage that side of the glute more. Abs are in tight, and you can have weights in your hands too if you'd like, but I'm not doing that because I don't want to build up mass in my legs. And when you're done with one side, make sure you reverse the movement and repeat it on the other side. The next exercise is a plie squat. So this is going to help target the outer legs as well as the glutes more. But to do that, you want to stand with your legs wider than shoulder width apart. Drop your butt straight down and then drive it up, pushing through your heels. Now, the next exercise is the last exercise in this series. So once you're done with the next exercise, you want to do 3 full rounds of all these exercises to complete the workout. So the 8th exercise is a curtsy lunge. So you want to start with your legs slightly wider than shoulder width apart and then take 1 foot back behind the body as you curtsy lunge down and then push back up to the start position. Now this is the last exercise, and this is the 8th exercise in this workout. So by now your legs should feel like they're on fire. And remember, we want to max out at a total of 25 reps. So if you feel like you could keep going past 25 without feeling the burn, you want to add weights. But I'm willing to bet by now that you already feel the burn and your legs are probably really tired. So you can take a break if you want to halfway through the set. Switching to the other side can kind of feel like recovery, so you want to do as many as you can here until you burn out, and then once you're done, go back to the beginning and repeat the whole thing for your next round, and 3 full rounds completes the workout. But if you want to take a 10-second break here, go for it, and then start over from the beginning, and we're going to do it again.
So those are my top thigh exercises. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please like it so I know. And if you don't want to miss next week's episode, subscribe now because they make a new video every week. I hope to see you next time right here, same place every week. Take care. Bye.